Hey, what's going on? So, this is the decline of the alpha male and the rise of the SHEconomy. Morgan Stanley did a study, and they said that by 2030, 45 to 50% of women between the ages of 30 and 60 years old will be career-driven, childless, and they would never get married. If they were to have a child, it'll be done by the process of in vitro fertilization. I think that's the way you pronounce it. And the reason why they did this study and this research is to tell their investors what to exactly invest into in the near future. Like prime example, products such as, things that's catering towards females, kitty litter, dog food, boxed wine, etc. And this is where we're headed. But look no further. I saw this coming right around the corner. Everything is being catered towards females. And I tried, or rather attempted to bring this up in the video that I did yesterday called I Don't Fit In and I Have No Friends, by giving you examples of how they're pushing this agenda in the movies that we're looking at, such as Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. They could have easily recasted the role of Black Panther, but Disney did. They chose to run with the Black Panther being Shuri. Now in the comic books, Shuri was the Black Panther, Killmonger was the Black Panther. You understand? But they chose to kill off Black Panther and bring about Shuri. Whereas they didn't do that in Superman. Look how many Supermans we've had. Christopher Reeve died, and there wasn't a movie that was set, a Superman movie that was set like Wakanda Forever was set. Look how many Batmans we've had. Look how many Spider-Mans we've had. I could go on with this. Buzz Lightyear. This is a they're even trying to program the little children. This is a cartoon. And in the cartoon, the black female, I think she was a sergeant or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She was married to a non-black. And of course, they didn't show it, but, she went through the process of in vitro fertilization herself. And had that child. A black child, that is. Thor, Love and Thunder. The list goes on of Disney movies that are promoting this SHEconomy. And the commercials. You don't ever hardly see black families in commercials anymore. It's either that the black female is a lesbian or she's married to a non-black. That plain and simple. And it's crazy because straight up, I'm not trying to make it out to be a black thing by far. But what I'm saying is that when agendas are set, it always hits the black community the hardest. But even Caucasian men are seeing this. The suppression or the decline of alpha males and the rise of the SHEconomy. You know what they call an MCU now? They call Caucasian men MSHEU. Even they see the pattern. But when I try to bring it to our community, when I try to explain to black women that, hey, no, you got it twisted. I want to see you all grow. I want to see you all achieve. I just don't want your achievements or you being career driven to jeopardize or destroy the traditional family. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Taking heat, I'm late to the party. In society, or in the Caucasian world, they've been talking about this a year and a half ago. But when I try to bring it to the black community, I'm the bad guy. I'm the culprit. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm trying to show you where we're headed. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to forewarn you that this is not the rabbit hole that you want to go down, black women. You don't. But this is the rabbit hole that you're going down when you say things such as, I don't need a man. Let me ask you a question. When have you ever heard a man say, I don't need a woman? When? I'll wait. Excuse me. Because technically you do need a man. You need a man when you go get your oil change. You need a man when you buy that new car that you got. Who you thought made the car? Now you may say, well, machines make cars now. Robots make cars now. Who you think invented or as of now in control of those machines or robots? I say as of now because AI is right around the corner. There's a bigger picture to this. And you're playing in that part that they need you to play. This hidden agenda. The alphabet community is in on it. These feminist movements are in on it. And this will all lead up to the rise, ultimately, the rise of artificial intelligence. See, in the near future, little babies, and they're gonna commodify human beings. They already have cosmetic children. You black women let me be technical. You all women are freezing your eggs. You don't want this. You really don't. Where's the traditional families at? You know what I'm saying? In the black community, the black man is locked up. The woman has to take care of the children. The woman can't raise a boy until be a man. So the boy goes out there and learns on his own. He joins gangs. He's selling drugs. He's shooting, and he's on demon time, rapping about it, shooting dice, gets shot at the dice game, shot and killed. Our little girls are looking at the mother. Not all women, not all black women, that is, but they're looking at the women and they're seeing how promiscuous you are when you have men coming in and out of the house, and they think that that's what? That's the thing to do. That's regular behavior, to be promiscuous. And you teaching your daughter, you don't need no man. You teaching her how to be independent. You got her listening to Beyonce. And she thinking that an entertainer really is a queen instead of an entertainer. And now you said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna give up all of that later for that. I ain't gonna have none of this. I don't want you, man, and I don't want none of these children. What I'm investing in is my career. Selfishness. Because men, what we do is we have careers in order to take care of our family. The men that I know, they have careers in order to provide for their families. But these women that are in the forefront, I'm not talking about the real women, the ones that they push and promote out there. These women out here, they're saying, you know what? I make my own money. I have these college degrees. I have these accolades. I make this amount. You're in competition with the man, which makes no sense. This is not a competition. This is about bringing what you have to the table as well as the man and creating a family. That's what it's about. It's about loving your family. I want to read something to you real quick. She's about to get blocked. So I did a video called yesterday called I Don't Fit In, and I have 0 friends, right? So this female commented on this video. She's talking about me. I'm going to read this real quick to you. So, he seems attention-seeking and bitter, and most especially hateful towards black women. I'm going to use the H word instead of, what I just said from now on because of YouTube. I just watched the Black Panther movie last night. If he knew his black history like he claims to, ancient African women always were warriors. Look up ancient African warrior queens such as Candace and Nzinga. He hates black women for being intelligent, powerful, and mentally strong. It's pathetic for black men to hate black women for surviving and thriving with or without them. It's pure narcissistic. Many black men suffer from. Just want to let you know you will be blocked because I've never in my life said I hate black women. Never. I dislike your attitudes and your ways, but I've never in my life said that I hate black women. I'm an author, and you know who I look up to from one author to another? Sophia Stewart, the mother of The Matrix. She is responsible for all Matrix movies and Terminators and other movies, sci-fi movies. They stole from her. But this is who I model and fashion myself after as an author. I have black daughters. And in order to have black daughters, the traditional way, the natural way, you have to have what? A black female. My mother's black. My sisters are black. I have 1 sister and 2 stepsisters. Any and everything that my daughters want, they get. My daughters wanted to one of my daughters wanted to be a producer. She wanted to make music at one point in time. You know what I did? I went out there, got her a personal desktop computer. Got the software Fruity Loops. She didn't dabble with it, then left it alone. Now she moving on. She want to be a dancer. She don't know what she want to be, but any and everything that she wants to be in life, I've invested in. And you have the nerve, shame on you. You have the nerve to tell me that I hate black women, and I've never said that. This is the reason why I'm going to block you. Ever in my life, all throughout my life, I've done nothing but seek your attention. Women, that is. Black women in specific. I can go far as back to high school. When I got my job, my first job, I was determined to get the latest clothes, these particular type of sneakers, Nikes, Jordans, or whatever have you, so I can go to school and talk to the girl that I like the most. Ask her out on a date. I remember the first date I went out on. I was nervous, man. I just wanted to be the best me that I can be. I just wanted this girl to like me. All throughout my life, I've done nothing but try to please a woman. And you got the nerve to say that I hate specifically black women? Are you out your mind? Do you know me? No, you don't. No, you don't. I would do any and everything for my black little girls. And I know several men, such as Pretty Ricky, that would do the same. We have careers so we can provide for our children. You women have careers for selfish purposes. And this is the reason why they're creating this SHEconomy. specifically for you all. This is a money thing. This is a money thing. And you all have fell for it. Why do you all fall for it? Why do black women, this is not your fight. Just like how it wasn't your fight in the 60s and 70s, if I'm not mistaken, where they came out with this feminist group, and the white women encouraged you all to become a part of it. And you didn't even know that white women, not all white men, but there was some Caucasian men that were suppressing their women. They weren't allowing them to go to school, to further their education, to get a job. At one point in time, if you don't believe me, I'm telling you, this is my word. If you don't believe me, they had commercials and they were selling them in stores. They were advertising paddles for I'm telling you, this is my word, in the Caucasian community. If your woman got out of line, they had paddles for you to discipline your wife. Did you have to go through that in the black community, black women? And now you're falling for this modernized feminist group called the woke group. And they're spewing out HATE, saying that men are no good. That, anytime you see a man that's aggressive, that's raising his voice, that's toxic masculinity. They're suppressing the alpha male. And saying that you don't need a man. And that women could do the same things that men could do. If that was the case, show me a city that's built by women, 100% women. Show me a city where the infrastructure is ran by women, 100%. I'm talking about infrastructure such as the sewer systems, water systems, grids, power grids. Show me that. If we all are equal. And if you're fighting for equality and you want it, then guess what? We need to have neutral gender bathrooms where men and women attend. They use the same bathrooms. Hell, we could go further. There ain't no WNBA. Let's get the women in the NBA as well. Ain't no, y'all want to play football? Professional football, that is no problem. I'm more than sure that those men out there that's 6'8", 338 pounds, don't mind popping you when you got that ball. And you can't get up and say, oh, why you gotta hit me that bad? This is the NFL. I don't like how things are going. I don't. I grew up watching He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Saw movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll Be Back. Sylvester Stallone, Rambo. I grew up wanting to have muscles and, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a man's man. I seen my uncle wake up in the morning and work from sun up to sundown building houses. Little girls played with Barbie dolls and stuff like that. Not little boys. We played with trucks. We were handed baseball bats and regular balls and basketballs and footballs. But now you all are trying to change that. I'm not going to be a part of it. So I know from now on till this day, I will be disliked, and I'm cool with it because I'm a man and I'm going to stand stern on my principles, my morals and principles. Straight up. That's real talk. And I'm going to teach my women, my little girls, how to be women. I'm going to teach them to be feminine and not be masculine because you're not a man. I'm going to teach them when you look for a man, what to look what to look for in a man. You know how many... I seen this video the other day on YouTube, and it was like guys saying it's okay for men to be weak. What? I'm done, man. I'm done. This rabbit hole, I'm telling you, y'all don't want to go down, because it's all leading up to, straight up, the rise of, ultimately, artificial intelligence. And when that comes, whew, it's going to be worse than the SHEconomy, and I don't need no man, and this and that, all these little disputes. And but I've continued to talk about this, you know, for as I've mentioned this before. For those that listen to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Look at the channel. I've talked about transhumanism, technological singularity, the singularity. I've talked about that. All of this SHEconomy, and you know what I'm saying? I don't need no man, and calling these people pronouns, and all of this is leading up to something bigger than what you think. I'm out.